never fall. Over 25 years, we've been making history. When it's all on the line, you know it better be me. Hey, yo, we've been around, I know that you recall. Making classic sounds, my crew will never fall. Over 25 years, we've been making history. When it's all on the line, you know it better be me.
You put out a tweet. This was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tweet says, verbatim, battle rap media is not needed, and the best thing that happened to battle rap is actual battle rappers being media. That's a mean one, huh? That's how you feel?
That's what I said. Yeah, I seen a bunch of people going back and forth having the conversation. Of course, now a lot of people can only stem from what I said, so it may look like a random tweet, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I really don't do random things. So
okay, first let's address, why do you think battle rap media is not needed?
When they're having the question of saying need, just that word need from a technical aspect, it's not needed because if it wasn't here no more, the culture would still exist. Is it a great addition to the culture? Yes, it is. Does it help the culture in certain ways? Does it help battle artists? Yes, it does. But need is a strong word.
D2 is the third and last person. Welcome. At A14, meet X20.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, Unbias checking back in, man. Back on the blog, man. DNA, my brother. Definitely wanted to address your comments, man, and your tweet that you made, you know what I'm saying? Before I even get into that, y'all pick up DNA's new album, man, Evictus, that's out right now. He got autographed t-shirts, he got autographed CDs, the whole nine, man. So definitely support the boy music. And obviously on a battle tip, you already know how DNA give it up. So big respect to DNA, man. But I actually disagree with you, DNA. I got to keep it real with you. I actually disagree with you. And I feel like when it comes to battle rap media, I get your point about need versus want, okay? You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, if there was no battle rap media, then of course URL would still do Summer Madness 11. RBE would still do Max Out 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, battle rap would still have its events this summer coming up. So I get it. I'm not going to act like we the end all be all, and without us, like, there's no more battle rap. I won't say that at all. I definitely won't say that. But I feel like battle rap media has been very, very important for battle rap. I won't say it's an even split. Like, you got the league, you got the battlers, and you got media. So I'm not going to say it's 33% like that. But we pretty damn close to the league and the battlers, man, in my personal opinion. The second part of your statement when you said the best thing that happened at battle rap media was that battlers became battle rap media. First of all, I completely disagree with that, bro. And I'm gonna get into that later. Before I even get into this blog, man, I want to do a little bit of battle rap history, man. Let me take y'all back around, back memory lane for some of the older, people watching that was watching battle rap back in the day. When I first started battle rap, man, it was kind of around the time Conceited versus Goods battle. That's about the time I started blogging. So that was a long time ago, man. We talking like 2011, stuff like that, like a long time ago. When I was blogging, there was no blogger in battle rap. There was no guy that you looked at and said, yo, he's a battle rap blogger. That term battle rap blogger didn't even exist in battle rap. So the people that was doing media around that time was like Undeniable TV. They would go get interviews. Blue Collar TV would go get interviews. Dux Jackson would run around with the St. Louis crew and get interviews and stuff like that. That was pretty much it, man. Shout out to No Mercy, because he used to be going to some of these events like Summer Madness and he'll recap the event. I'm not saying he was really being media. I'm not even saying he was a blogger, because you kind of do the event and then you wouldn't really hear from him. But he was around doing Summer Madness 1 and stuff like that, going to events, recapping. Him and Brad Butter. They used to have like the only Summer Madness recaps, because there were no bloggers in battle rap and URL didn't have its media. There was no 15 minutes of fame. There was no hip hop is real. I remember when they used to be sitting outside, barely could get into events when I started blogging. I remember that. I remember when they had 100 and 200 subscribers on their channel. So for me to see where they are now, and see like, wow, he got like 150,000 subs. It's amazing to see their growth. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to that. Before I continue, man, let me salute all the media. Let me just say that right off top. You know what I'm saying? From Jay Black to Angry Fan to Piper Boy to Vada Fly to Showtime SP to all of the blogger hood crew. You know what I'm saying? The battle booths, my nigga Deadass Talk, No Mercy, like all the people that I feel like be doing battle rap the right way. Now I do feel like there's some cornballs in battle rap, people that just use their channel to tear down black men and black women in this culture, and I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we can't have our fun. Yeah, stock drop list. I see y'all niggas going in on prep. Everybody, yo, Chris, when you gonna speak about prep? I see that. I'm not saying there's not a time for that. Like, you know, if you fuck up, it's niggas gonna talk about it. Don't get it wrong. Me, I've even experienced it myself, so I'm not excluded from that. But devoting your channel to where like the majority of your videos is tearing down people in this culture, I can't respect it at all. I can't respect it. I can't support it. I don't fuck with it. Where I'm at in my life, that's no part of anything I'm about at the end of the day. So I just want to put that out there. So salute to everybody, including New Era Podcast and Black Compass too. Also salute to them as well. I know I'm forgetting some people, so if I'm forgetting you, I apologize. You want to ask me who's my favorite media? Like an underdog media. You know what I'm saying? You got your favorite. You already know who the top dogs in media are. An underdog favorite to me is New Era Podcast. Bro, when you watch their show, my nigga, you would die laughing, cracking up at them niggas. New Era Podcast. So big salute to them. But let me get back into the history, man. So there was nobody really recapping battles. So I started recapping battles. And when I started recapping battles, I got named the battle rap blogger because I was blogging on every single battle that URL did, and then eventually King of the Dot, and then RBE, and I became like that blogger or whatever that was labeled a battle rap blogger. Then Jay Black came, and he blew up, did his thing, reaction videos, the kitchen Jay Black. You already know different levels of Jay Black on up to champion. I don't know who is next between Angry Fan and Piper Boy. Piper Boy been on YouTube for a while. I'm not quite sure when he got into battle rap, but he's doing his thing. Angry Fan is doing his thing. So that was like the next wave. And then from there, the list just grew on, man. You got Vidafly. The list grew on from people that jumped into battle rap media. But I remember early on, URL trying to do their own media. Early on, they were trying to do their own. I think it might have been when P came around. It might have been P that was pushing this wave, but trying to do their own media. And they were looking at hip hop as real, like maybe we can make hip hop as real, our media. We can put them under the wing, make them our media. They already sitting outside the events. They're already trying to get access to the whole nine. Make them official URL media because URL didn't have any media. They did not like Heavy Bags. Early on, Heavy Bags was 15 Minutes of Fame's media. He was the guy that was coming outside to these events. It wasn't Uncle Ra. It was Heavy Bags.
Word. Now, Unbiased Review single-handedly is the biggest Facebook group for battle rap, in my opinion, out there. How did you even start and come up with the idea? And also break down what Unbiased Review really means, because I think some of the fans getting it confused now.
And Heavy Bags would go to URL, he would go to UW, he would go to King of the Dot, he would go to Queen of the Ring. He would cover everything in battle rap for 15 Minutes of Fame. But because he covered the ops, which was at the time really big, King of the Dot, URL didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? URL didn't like that at all. So their goal was, let's get hip hop is real under the wing, and then we don't need Heavy Bags anymore. You know what I'm saying? I remember that, bro, like the Heavy Bags freeze out. You know what I'm saying? I remember that because he was going to King of the Dot. You remember UW had got Lux vs. Hollow. So then UW was getting all this media coming to fuck with him. And obviously Heavy Bags is a Jersey dude. Ars was a Jersey dude. So he was kind of still promoting that. So you had Heavy Bags right there. And I remember like Bags even being frustrated, like, yo, I can't get in URL events no more. They won't let me in with my camera. I got a phone call saying like I'm not needed or I'm not allowed anymore. I remember all of that. So that rant Heavy Bags went on about, you don't know what it's like to be a white guy in this culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all the black people complaining, yada, yada, yada. That rant, was it misplaced? Yes, it was definitely out of line and misplaced. I'm not condoning that at all. A lot of that stemmed from the fact they were trying to push Bags out of the culture from media standpoint, if we're being honest. And I think he felt a lot of frustration and he just didn't portray that right. But that's how far back I remember Battle Rap Media. I remember them days when they was like not truly trying to rock with him. So he fell back. Uncle Rock started coming out, and then 15 Minutes of Fame just continued to pick up steam and do his thing. So as things grew, you started to radio. You know, you had the radios, you had Battle Rap Arena, you had Angry Fans Radio, Three Letterman was doing his thing. So you had all of these entities. You know what I'm saying? And I can make an argument. That's battle rap history. You know what I'm saying? In pretty much a nutshell. I can make an argument that battle rap media has meant so much for battle rap in creating narratives and creating the battles, the arguments that created the ability for you to even want to see the battle. It's so many people that went on Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, Battle Rap Arena, Angry Fans Radio, the whole nine, and argued so much and debated so much that URL turned it into a battle. RBE turned it into a battle. King of the Dot turned it into a battle. When you needed an outlet to speak your mind on this person no-show for a battle, this person stole a deposit, this person did this, all the negative stuff, you had to go to the media, the only media you had. The leagues never had their own media. That was a mistake that the leagues made early on. As they were the more important entity. They should have made their own media. They should have just hired niggas to be official URL media, official King of the Dot media, official RBE media. But they didn't really do that. So the bloggers and everything blew up just as the league blew up. And then the bloggers no longer needed the league to get popping, and the league kind of like stopped needing the bloggers to get popping because they all grew up together. But so that's why I feel like media has been so important to battle rap, because also J Black and Champion, man, you definitely want to give credit to that, because let's be real, bro. There was a time, man, like when you just got booked because you had good views. It wasn't about winning or losing. It was about who get the most views, and that's who URL booked. At least when J Black created Champion, it started a ranking system. It meant something to battlers to be like, yo, I want to be in the top 5 of Champion or the top 10 of Champion. And it gave you an incentive to try to win a cash prize at the end of the year. So at least it started to hold some people accountable as far as the wins and the losses. So you got to definitely salute Champion for that. If we being real, DNA, I got to keep it real with you, bro. Y'all niggas only doing media because Caffeine is cutting y'all a check. That's the only reason why y'all are doing media. I don't care what y'all say about, oh no, I was always thinking about getting into it, but you weren't doing it. All y'all had y'all channels before. Cortez had a channel, Arsenal had a channel, Suge had a channel, Verb had a channel, Goods had a channel, Mav had a channel, DNA had a channel. All y'all had channels. All y'all did was put out a blog here and there, Charlie Clips TV 2 here and there, and then y'all might put out music. That's really what y'all used y'all channel for, was to promote y'all music. Instead of leaving the venue and giving Hip Hop is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame that exclusive interview, you could have went home, recorded your own recap and your own thoughts about the battle on your own channel. But battle rappers are lazy as hell. They don't want to do the work. I always use this analogy, bro. Like one of the most biggest interviews ever on 15 Minutes of Fame around 5-6 years ago was after the Hollow and Clips battle. Clips got his own channel, Charlie Clips TV, bro. He has his own channel. But what does Clips do? He gets with Hollow and sits down. How often does 2 top-tier battlers that were main event sit next to each other and recap the rounds right after the battle? I'm talking like the next day or later that day. It does not happen. But it happened for 15 Minutes of Fame. You know what I'm saying? They was able to catch Hollow and Clips together. And I always tell you, man, Clips could have took that video and put that on his channel. Like, yo, Hollow, come by my crib, man. Let's do a recap. And put it on his channel. He gave it to Heavy Bags and 15 Minutes of Fame. That video ended up going over 100,000 views. Bro, in like 2016, 2017, 100,000 views for a media channel on a blog was big. It wasn't really happening. So for you to have like 30,000 subs and do 100,000 views on a blog was kind of amazing for you at that time. And Clips gave that to 15 Minutes of Fame. Why? Because it probably would have been work to get Hollow to come to his house, to record a video, to upload. Hence the word lazy. the battlers never put in the work. So Caffeine decides, I'm gonna cut you a check, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. All you do is record on Caffeine, download it, and put it on YouTube. That's all y'all do, and now y'all are considered battle rap media. But even though y'all do good things, y'all promote the culture, y'all do face-offs, y'all, I'm just look on your channel a minute ago, DNA, you got face-offs, you got all kind of stuff, talking about the Queen of the Ring joint and interviewing certain people. I can make an argument that y'all really ain't really pushed the culture forward at all, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really feel like y'all are even what I would consider to be good media. Y'all really are controlled media. Controlled media. And what do I mean by that? Y'all aren't allowed to talk about other leagues on Caffeine. And because y'all record on Caffeine first and transfer it to YouTube, y'all aren't allowed to talk about another league. So what do? Y'all only talk about URL. Hence what makes y'all control media. Now, every now and then you may make a separate video and talk about something different, like when you do the Cassidy and Hitman recap and stuff like that. But it took a big battle like that for y'all to step out of y'all URL comfort zone and talk about something different. Everything that's controversial in battle rap, y'all don't speak about. The shooter situation, nobody's talking about that. The Spanish Harlem situation, y'all not talking about that. Even a prep situation, okay, maybe you don't want to, pile on a prep situation. Y'all aren't talking about that. These situations where you have to pick a side, like you may have to go against P or pick Spanish Harlem or go against Spanish Harlem and pick P, whatever the case may be. These are topics that y'all don't touch on as controlled media. Y'all just don't touch on those situations. I did a blog about how A-Ward should be on URL, how she shouldn't be dealing with contracts. Most of y'all that have y'all own channels are on contracts. DNA, you battle all around the world. You go to RBE, you go to King of the Dot, you go to small league, big league, whatever. You do anything you want to do in battle rap. So I'm pretty sure you enjoy that freedom. So as an artist, you should actually promote battle rap, battler empowerment and battler movement. So when I say, damn, A-Ward should be able to go to URL just like Disaster, just like Pat Stay, just like Sharon. Why you got to sign a 2-year deal? For what? He's better than these niggas. He's better than 80% of URL roster. Why he got to go over there and sign a contract? Y'all should be promoting that too, because you should be representing the battlers, not the league. But y'all don't touch subjects like that because y'all are controlled media. You will never do a blog saying URL should put A-Ward on a league without a contract, because it goes against what URL does. And since y'all are controlled media, y'all won't ever promote it. So when I say y'all really ain't pushed battle rap forward and y'all haven't really been great for battle rap, it's because controlled media needs to get out of battle rap, bro. It needs to get out of battle rap. I just went to your channel. You got no Civil War recaps. Not one. Twerk and Low Soul, Avin Real Sick, Ryder, Damarie, not one recap. You know what I'm saying? Queen of the Ring, not one recap. You ain't recapped the 40 and Casey, not one recap. RBE just had a crazy event. Your brother Charlie Clips just battled, you know what I'm saying? Who did he just battle? He just battled Big K. You had Ill Will and Clean. No recaps. Y'all really don't be recapping battles either. I know y'all not going to touch. King of the Dot got a crazy tournament going on. Why y'all not talking about it? Y'all battle rap media. So are you battle rap media or are you URL media? Because y'all seem to be URL media. And if you're URL media, then I don't really know how y'all are really needed in battle rap. In my personal, I don't see what you bring that's extra to battle rap, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to like controlling the narrative, like if I say, yo, DNA is whack, and you want to defend yourself on your channel, then having your own channel is good. Other than that, you just another extension of URL media. I give Goods a little bit of credit because Goods will say this event was whack, this battle was terrible. He'll speak his mind a little bit more against URL on his channel on Caffeine. But there's still boundaries as to what he say. The most non-controlled battler media is Mav. Mav has no Caffeine deal, does what he wants on Expert Opinion, and says whatever the hell he wants on Expert Opinion, and don't give a damn. Mav is under the most non-controlled battler media. But you got DNA show, you got Av got a show, Chilla Jones got a show, KCJ got a show, Jazz and 40 got a show, Official got a show, Goods got a show. There are plenty of caffeine shows. Y'all don't cover nothing other than URL, which makes y'all control media. And when y'all do cover URL, y'all not going to speak out on anything that's negative. I respect what URL is doing, but at the end of the day, that is why media like myself, Piper Boy, Angry Fan, all that, and the list goes on, is important for battle rap. Because we're going to tell you the real, we're going to tell you how we feel. I still am respectful of what they bring to the culture, URL, and any read. So I'm not here to say don't get the app or don't support URL. I'm never going to be on that. But my point is, if they don't do something that I feel like is good for the culture, I'll speak on it. The question is, DNA, is will you speak on it? That's the question, and I don't think you will speak on it. And if you're not going to speak on it, and I don't see how your media is better than the media that already exists, in my personal opinion. So that's how I feel about it. I respect what y'all niggas do for the culture. I like what y'all do, but that's just my thoughts, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be no hater all your life, my nigga. Subscribe to the channel. You can't be a hater forever, man. You cannot be a hater forever. Holla at your boy, man.